Welcome to the Addams Family Action Figures episode. Let's dive in!
ActionFigureResource.com. Yesterday's toys, today's treasures.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious.
The Addams Family was a satirical look at a typical middle-aged American family created by the cartoonist Charles Addams. They were an eccentric and wealthy aristocratic clan who delight in the macabre. From their debut in 1938 to the death of Charles Addams in 1988, more than 150 unrelated one-panel cartoons featuring the Addams were published, more than half in The New Yorker alone. In fact, the Addams Family had a huge influence on the American culture and is credited as being the inspiration behind the goth subculture and fashion. The likes of The Telegraph and Time have likened their appeal and influence to that of the Kennedy family. The Addams Family was adapted into a popular ABC TV series which ran from 1964 to 1966 with 64 half-hour episodes. Two animated series, the first ran from 1973 to 1975 and the second in 1992. They were followed by a new live-action TV series, The New Addams Family, in 1998. There have also been 3 movies to date. The Addams Family released in 1991, Addams Family Values in 1993 and Addams Family Reunion in 1998. There's also been talk about a rebooted animated series, but nothing more seems to have confirmed since 2013.
Man, your family really knows how to live. Got it!
Sometimes being an Addams can be challenging too, NJ.
The Vintage Action Figures. Remco Big Dolls 1964. Although these aren't technically action figures, they are very early examples of a TV licensed product, of which there were very few at the time, which has meant that these have become highly collectible and valuable since their release. These dolls were unofficially known as the Big Head Dolls due to their oversized heads. Remco released several lines of these dolls, which generally featured a standard body with an oversized, caricatured styled head. However, the Addams Family line featured both unique heads and bodies. Only 3 of these Addams Family Big Head dolls were produced. Uncle Fester, Morticia and Lurch, mint in the box. These figures were generally sold for up to $400, whereas loose they sell for $150 to $200.
Nice to see the both of you again.
Yeah, have a great time. I am.
Dear, try to sound a little more excited.
You're right, Tish.
Uncle Cleaver.
Glad to see
In
you,
1992, Playmates released a line of Addams Family figures based on the animated TV series rather than the live-action movie. The TV series didn't take off and neither did the figures. As a result, only 5 of the planned 8 figures were released. Gomez, Granny, Lurch, Morticia, Pugsley and Uncle Fester. Despite the lack of interest, the figures were well designed, very appealing, and the packaging featured some eye-catching artwork. On the secondary market, these can be picked up from $5 to $10, a fraction of the cost of the earlier Remco dolls. Morticia. Pull the creepy dead vines right out of Morticia's sleeves. Gomez. Squeeze his legs, and Gomez thrusts his arms out and waves his sword. Pugsley. Push Pugsley's legs, and his arms whip up to trigger his bone-bruising bear trap. Uncle Fester. Push his head down, squeeze his legs, and Uncle Fester's head pops up with another hair-raising idea. Granny. Push the lever on Granny's crooked back, and she steers the simmering ocean in her cauldron. Lurch. Push the button in his back, and Lurch raises his massive arm, while his mouth opens to unleash his famous groan.
Start the music. Good one, Fester. You sharpened your teeth.
Please like, subscribe and click on the bell icon to receive notifications.
ActionFigureResource.com. Yesterday's toys, today's treasures.